guys, today we're talking bedroom sets. Ever get confused when you walk into a furniture store trying to figure out which bedroom set would be best suited for your family? Well, you're in luck, because today we're going to cover 1, 2, 3 types of bedroom sets, all their design and construction elements to help you make an educated decision next time you walk in the store. So let's get into it. Okay guys, here we are. Case goods quality and description tour. So here, I want you to see the detail of this chamfered corner. And that's when they angle the case piece at about 45 degrees. Notice how you've got what they call a full return. And that's basically the finish on the bottom running all the way to the back of the case piece. Okay? Notice the finishes, the faux plank top. Here we're going to demonstrate the slow close drawers. So you let it go and it just kind of grabs itself and closes, right? Nice hardware, a little bit of old world burnishing, and just all that white stuff. And this is in kind of a French oak finish. Let me just look at the size of that bed rail, right? It's like 18 inches. Nice, full, robust, thick top on all the case pieces. And you'll notice everything has a brand label. Top drawers are velvet lined. Nice 5-side drawer box with an English dovetail. That's important because if you build a box out of 4 sides and then you put the front face on, it's a little bit stronger than a 4-side drawer box. And then you've got kind of a dual glide, again in that slow close, which gives it a little bit of extra strength. So that's number 2. All right guys, so here we are, number 2 of our case piece quality product tour. I want to run you through laminates. And so what are laminates? Well, we talked about them in a previous video. Laminates are a mix of products like MDF or particle board, and then they're going to have a laminate finish over the top, which will be a veneer on the top of the case piece, similar to like a wood veneer that you might see. Laminates are a little less expensive, but you can do a lot with them. And what I want to point out is how these products look. They do not look like a normal laminate product. And why is that? Well, it's because there's an awful lot more detail. If you notice this little corner blocking accent, the hardware, nice thick top. You'll notice everything's framed in. You generally wouldn't see that in a promotional laminate product. And then you're going to have, in addition to that, you're going to have your slow close drawers, self-closing drawers like you might see in those high-end cabinets. Really cool. These will be a 4-side drawer box, but that's because they're a slightly lower price point, but still very robust. You'll notice in this collection they've got 2 different beds, really nice case pieces, 2 colors in a gray and white. And you know, at retail, you could be $500 less at retail price point than you would be in a wood veneer. So this is a really good option for, you know, a family that's maybe buying for a second room or youth. I mean, you could use it obviously in a master bedroom as well, but typically if you're just looking for a slightly more budget conscious option, this is a good way to go. So that is a tour into veneers in the laminate space. So really technically a laminate case product. Okay guys, so we're in our 3rd section here where we are talking about what would be kind of a step up in your case goods. Scale, elements, price point, all of the above. So I'm gonna have Adam Tilley here kind of describe some of these amazing features on these cases.
So the first thing I want to show you is our drawer box construction. On several of our new case goods collections, we're using an Undermount soft close drawer box. So underneath the case, you've got beautiful soft close drawer guides. They function like high-end kitchen cabinets. So really all you got to do is gently push the drawer in and it closes by itself. By hiding the guides underneath, you have a nice clean case on the sides of the drawers. And if you look inside of our drawers in this particular case, we have a beautiful clear stain finish, a solid wood drawer box with oak bottoms, and a nice thick drawer side. So that drawer is very sturdy and very well built. It's also a 5-piece drawer box, meaning that the front of the drawer is bolted into the box itself, which allows it to be more stable and allows us to do these beautiful dovetail connecting points on both the front and the back of the drawers, which makes it really solid and strong. So another thing, that all of our cases are built in a sealed case method, so you don't see a lot of staples and glue around the back panel. The back panels are screwed in and then slotted in so that the case is sturdy and it doesn't rack at all. A lot of times with lower price point goods, they use staples and particle board on the back, and that's not as strong. It means the case will rack eventually. These cases are built very sturdy because of the sealed case method. This back panel is 3/4 inch thick, so it provides an anti-tip counterbalance for safety, and it makes the case really sturdy. Now, if you come around and look inside the case, we talked about Undermount soft close drawer guides. You can see the undermounted drawer guides here. Also, you can see full dust protection that's throughout the case, and that's also part of the sealed case method. So that keeps dust from falling into the drawers below. It also makes sure that the case is a lot more sturdy than something that skimps on some of that undermount or some of that dust protection. One of the most common things that you hear in the furniture industry is that we create custom designed hardware, and that is especially true for the 3121 collection. Here's just one example of a beautiful piece of hardware that we have created, hand carved in wax overseas, and then we do a lost wax cast brass finish to create great unbelievable detail. The drawer pulls have a tremendous amount of weight. They're solid. They have a lot of dimension to them and a beautiful finish. And I believe that hardware is the key to creating a beautiful face on a piece of furniture. And it gives the customers a real excitement and joy when they see a new piece like this. Other materials that we use are the use of things like sintered stone. Sintered stone is a natural process where minerals are combined under intense heat and pressure to create a non-porous stone surface that you can see on dining tabletops. It's often used in high-end kitchens for kitchen countertops. The beautiful thing about sintered stone is that it is stain resistant, it's heat resistant, it's marring resistant, meaning it doesn't scratch very easy, and it is very consistent from a style standpoint, so you don't get these wild variances like you see in natural stone, where one piece may be black and one piece may be white. It's great everyday luxury. It's very usable. Another thing that we use are solution dyed acrylic dining chair fabrics. Those solution dyed fabrics are protected, meaning that it's dyed into the yarn itself. So there's no added chemicals to it. It's not a spray-on protective coating. It's actually embedded into the fabric. So this is bleach cleanable. It's durable up to 30,000 double rubs, which means it's not going to fray over time. It's also Green Guard Gold certified, meaning there'll be no off-gassing, and it means that your indoor air quality will be preserved because we're not spraying extra chemicals on everything. It's really great everyday use. Another example of great materials and great finishing is one of our collections is made out of highly figured Ropey cherry, and that Ropey cherry has a lot of natural flash and depth to it. These finishes almost look like they're three-dimensional, like you could reach into it. You can see all that beautiful tiger striping and shimmer and shape inside the material, and we use special finish techniques to make sure that that really gets highlighted, and you really can see a really luxurious finish on cherry. So in 3121, we really take a lot of pride in our finishes, and the secret to a great finish is to use great materials to start with. Without great materials, you won't get a beautiful finish. Here Here's an example of French oak that we've been using on a new collection this fall market. French oak is a beautiful, unique oak. Obviously it's from France. We hand select AAA grade oak that comes directly from the heart of the tree. So we get this amazing cluster burl with all these beautiful, unique grain characteristics and jewel box elements that are really only available in nature. No two tables will be alike, and I think that it's part of the beauty of the wood. And so we really take a lot of pride in our material selection, and that allows us to get really distinctive finishes that aren't covered up with a bunch of excess material and trying to hide anything. We really want to showcase the materials we use.
So what do you think? Was this video helpful? Well, don't forget to subscribe and share with your friends. And tune in next time to learn more about how we buy and sell the products we love.